Good morning, I'm Mabel Jung, and you're watching continuing coverage of the World Healthcare Congress, and we're here at day one of the event. And I'm so pleased to have with me in the studio John Shagoury, who is CEO of Eliza Corporation. John, it is great to see you again.
You too, Mabel. Very excited to be here.
Well, Eliza specializes in health engagement programs for clients. You really have your finger on the pulse of what works. And tell me first, who are some of the companies that you work with, or what kind of clients do you take on?
So the vast majority of our customers are in the payer space. Large, medium, and small health plans, pharmacy benefit managers, some of the disease management companies, but anybody who's really involved in managing risk and working with members to improve their health.
And what are some of the challenges that your customers are telling you that they have?
The biggest challenge is really about how do they get people to understand and appreciate the impact that they can have on their health, and then consistently kind of behave in a healthy way so that their lives are better, their health is better, and ultimately the system works better.
Okay, and so what are some of the strategies that you can help them deploy in addressing some of those challenges?
Well, I think the big thing that we've been investing a lot in is helping them understand that engagement isn't an individual outreach. It really is a long-term strategy. You know, we've been in business for a long time. We have talked to over 1.5 billion different conversations with healthcare consumers around their health, how to engage, how to think smarter. And so we spend a lot of time understanding what makes a health consumer tick and understanding that they're not all the same. So we have a pretty powerful set of analytics tools and segmentation tools that help us really build profiles of different types of consumers in the healthcare space, and then working with our customers to build strategies around what they're trying to achieve, what they may want to achieve with a diabetic population. How do they pre-identify people that may be high-risk folks? How do they build member retention and loyalty and drive net promoter scores and kind of positive feeling about the health plan? Because all those things over the long term will drive a happier, more satisfied member who's much more likely to take care of their health in a positive way.
Even though each customer is different, are there consistent themes that run through customers in general?
Absolutely. I mean, the themes are really around keeping the healthy people healthy, identifying those who are maybe behaving badly and need to be communicated to in a different way, so at least they understand the impact of the way they're behaving, and ideally can try to help change that. Educating people on things like colon cancer and mammography exams and why they're important. You know, some of the more traditional things like annual physicals, flu shots, and things like that, traditionally members will hear from, but when certain lifetime events come or they hit certain ages, that education about why it's important to do certain things becomes a big issue as well.
How do people want to get their information? Do they want apps and more technology in their lives? Do they want a one-to-one phone calls with people, or what works?
You know, it's really all over the spectrum. You know, we specialize in outbound communication across a bunch of different mechanisms. We have patented speech recognition technology, so we can do outbound phone calls, we reach by email, we reach by text, we can connect people to live callers. That's why it's important to really build those profiles that we do with our proprietary analytics, because different people respond to different things. Younger people tend to respond to SMS text messages. You know, the Medicare Advantage population typically responds best to a phone call. So you have to really understand not only what the right message is, but how do you deliver it to the right person, you know, at the right time so that they will be responsible for it and respond to it effectively. So it really is that full-blown understanding of engagement in all the different facets.
What are some of the key takeaways that you believe the audience really should have from you this meeting?
I think that in general, everybody knows to some degree why it's important to take care of their health. Some people just need those kind of gentle reminders Others need information. They need to be informed about why things are important. And then others just kind of need that consistent persuasion. But I think most importantly, you know, from a health plan perspective or a PBM perspective, an engagement isn't a one-time outreach or a one-time communication. It really is about a long-term journey and building a relationship and thinking long-term about the objectives you have for your members and for your business, and thinking more holistically about how do I build a relationship and engage with them over time with strategies in place that are really going to move the needle and result in a healthier customer base.
Okay, well, John Shagoury, thank you so much for your time today.
You too, Mabel.
And we look forward to speaking with you in the future.
Great, thank you.
And I'm Mabel Jong. Thanks for watching.